everybody, welcome to another episode of Joe Makes. With Valentine's Day just around the corner, we're going to make some chocolate-covered strawberries. Now you can buy them from the store, you can buy chocolate for your significant other from the store, but it doesn't have the same ring to it. But if you make it from the heart, they'll love you forever, especially if you make it the way I make it. Also, you don't buy gifts for your significant other, that's what 22-year-olds do. They don't know anything. When you get older, it's chocolate, flowers, dinner, done. That's it. Now, let's get started. This takes about 25 minutes. Especially when you have all your ingredients, once again, conveniently laid out for you. So, let's go over what we're going to need. Butter, not whipped butter, a good old-fashioned stick butter. Your fruit, we have strawberries, bananas, a Granny Smith apple, a lemon, I'll explain why later, table salt, and your chocolate. Now, I like to use Ghirardelli. Ghirardelli? I don't know, public school. But these are the best. We're going to use a cup of bittersweet and a cup of semi-sweet. Don't mix them up. That's what we need. Also, you need a baking sheet with parchment paper. Parchment paper, wax paper, you don't want it to stick. And go to the bakery, ask the woman for a little box, because they're going to look nice afterwards. You're going to put them in a little box, surprise the person you love. If they don't want to give you a box, some bakeries get very touchy. You say, fine, give me one cannoli in the box. What are they going to do? Okay, so we're going to do a little food prep first. When you cut your fruits, we're going to start with the ones that spoil the fastest. That's the bananas and the apples. I like to cut the bananas. Edible arrangements, they dip the whole banana into chocolate and then present it. I mean, it's a bit suggestive, but then again, it's Valentine's Day. Might be your thing. I slice them. They're smaller, they look nicer in the box. And the apples you're going to cut, I'm going to put a little bit of lemon juice on the apple slices just to keep them from spoiling. Buys you a couple of minutes. They don't brown, they won't soften as fast. When we start melting out chocolate, you'll see what I mean. Alright, so we're going to slice up bananas. I like to make them nice and thin. You don't want to make them too thick because then when you have to dip them, it becomes a problem. As you do your apple, we're going to cut just along the corner. You can slice them like this also. Here's the lemon juice. Just with your finger, a little bit. You're not going to taste the lemon, but again, it's going to buy you some time. We're only going to dip this part of the apple. You're going to expose all the green. It's going to look nice and pretty. Strawberries, guess what? They're done. Let's melt the chocolate. Okay, so now we're going to start. I can't stress enough how time sensitive this is. You have to watch your flame. Everybody's stove is different. You have to have a very low flame, and you have to watch how you stir it. If you stir it too fast, you're going to see it's going to start to seize up. If you're stirring a block, you have to start over again. Don't even try. You're just going to mess up. Take it all out. Start again. Wash the pot. Do it again. Let's start. I'm going to start with the bigger chips so they melt a little faster. Goes with a bittersweet. Here is the semi-sweet. There you go. And a little height to your pot. So this looks like it's crowded. Don't worry, it's not. You don't want something that's too low and wide. So let's see how low the gas is. Oh, no gas. Very low. Just start stirring little by little, moving everything around. The butter's not to help anything melt. The butter is only to add a shine to the chocolate and to make it smooth, so it's easy to dip everything. You see how fast everything's melting? You want to stir until all the little nooks, all the chips are totally melted. Alright, half a tablespoon of butter, a little shake of salt. This is just about ready, so now we're going to start. We're going to start with our bananas first. You need toothpicks. Watch this video before you do it, so watch how fast. Then we flip it over, right onto the parchment. Again, over. Every 3 or 4, give it a stir. Starting to get a little thick now. My flame was too hot. Look, when you have this, you gotta start over again. Got too hot on the bottom. It's all clumpy, disgusting, mess, yuck. Throw it out. We gotta start again. Oh, what a terrible waste. That was one big pile of shit. So let's try this again. What happened was the pot was too hot. Turn your gas on after the chocolate's in. It's been a while since I did this. Chips are almost totally melted. Your butter, a little shake of salt. We're going to do our apples. So here's the trick. One side, you take your toothpick, You're gonna flip them over, and you're gonna pull them out. Here's the tricky part. Now he's half dipped. There we go. I'm gonna go in, go over, we go back out. You can't touch it. Again, if you can get some of the green, looks nice. I'm cheating. Just so all of the apple's covered except for the peel. The peel ain't gonna go anywhere. Already people watching this and going, I'll go out and buy you something. Yeah, you could. But trust me, if she watches this video, or he watches this video, and they realize what you did, and all the ones you fuck up that look ugly, you eat them. Happy Valentine's Day to you. I also never said this wasn't going to be messy. Make sure it's your kitchen. We'll stir the chocolate up. See, the butter is still in there. It's melting out. This is the perfect consistency. Looks like the commercials. Now, everyone's favorite. You can do half-dipped. Nobody eats the half-dipped. That one's ugly over there. We'll just dip him a little more. You can do a full dip. Prep work is huge with this. Have everything ready. Otherwise, you're screwed. These strawberries are ugly. Whenever they have white on top, oh, fuck those strawberries. These aren't as big, but you know what? They're red all the way through. Oh wait, you gotta wash them. The little ones you don't want to half dip because people feel like they're getting gypped. Go all the way. If they're small strawberries, you go all the way in. If your chocolate starts to seize up, you can add a little more butter, but don't overdo it with the butter. Give somebody a bellyache, or they end up in a John, a bathroom, and nobody enjoys Valentine's Day. They're probably gonna leave you. Once you fill your tray up, make sure you have room in the fridge, which I clearly don't. Right in. So they set. There's some garlic. It probably will take about a half hour, an hour. Be safe, an hour. But ideally, you'd like to do this 3 or 4 hours before you actually present them, or a day before, just so they seize up nice and solid. And now, we wait. Alright, it's been about an hour. Let's check on them. Ah, perfect. Alright, so what you're going to do is take a butter knife and just gently lift them. They actually should come right off. If they set, there you go. Yeah, the ugly ones, you know what? And there you go, perfect. Close your little box here. This is what separates the one that loves you with the one that DMs you 2 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. It's a nice little touch. And it's better than the giant heart of Russell Stover that you never finish, or that 4-foot bear. What are you gonna do? Go through the carpool lane? Or that stupid bear in a box?
What?
Bear in a box.
What the hell's bear in a box?
Bear in a, you know, you get at the mall, the bear in a box that you build at the mall.
You mean Build-A-Bear?
Yeah, build a bear in a box, whatever the hell it is, people know.
Who the hell calls it bear in a box?
I do, it's a bear in a box. Whatever the hell it is, people know. Bear in a box. You know what the hell, whatever it is, don't buy it, alright? Make my chocolate. Have a very happy Valentine's Day. Thanks for tuning in to Joe Makes. Stay tuned till next time.